Good evening, everyone. My name is Rachel Cotton. I'm the Community Resource Developer and Perkins Grant Coordinator for DCTS. We are going to get started with our School of Logistics and Transportation programs. With us tonight, we have several teachers and DCTS administrators as well. I'd like to quickly introduce our teachers that we have. So our first one is Mr. Pete Dillon, as well as Mr. Jenkins, who both teach the Automotive Technology program. We have Brian Swarzak, who teaches Logistics, Distribution, and Transportation, Logistics and Inventory Management. And then we also have Mr. Marty Stamper, who teaches our Collision Repair Technology. So those are the programs that we're going to be talking about tonight. This will also be recorded and posted on our website for you to review later or share with any friends. So what is career and technical education? At DCTS, we are working to make sure that we are actively partnering with employers to provide high quality and dynamic programs for students to go onto a post-secondary institution or to go right into working directly after finishing high school. We do our programs with a laboratory component and lectures and a lot of different areas that the students will get hands-on training and be able to be knowledgeable in many areas of the fields that we are going to be discussing tonight. So to kick things off, I do have a short video that we are going to watch. Enjoy.
Automotive Technology is a recognized NATEF ASE accredited instructional program that emphasizes skills to diagnose, service, and maintain all types of automobiles. Upon graduation and following 1 year of employment in the field, students are eligible to take the Automotive NATEF ASE exam. Successful graduates of this program are qualified to enter the automotive field as entry-level service technicians in a new car dealerships or related automotive businesses. When students start in the program, they are introduced to topics such as brakes, steering and suspension, electrical, and engine performance. If students believe that a smooth running engine is a beautiful sound and want to keep cars running that way while using the most up-to-date tools and equipment, that student is in the right place. To be successful, students should be ready to work with constantly changing technology. They have the opportunity to put that knowledge to use with their hands in a timely manner to repair vehicles. The Collision Repair Technology course is based on an occupational analysis of the auto body field and reflects the entry-level job requirements of Inter-Industry Conference on Auto Collision Repair and the Automotive Collision Technology Standards. The Collision Repair Technology program is designed to give each student the knowledge, understanding, and training needed to secure a position in the collision repair field and/or enter a post-secondary institution. Using state-of-the-art equipment, students are taught metal arc welding, cutting, metal repair, corrosion protection, masking, refinishing, undercoating, unibody inspection, and detailing. They are also taught safety compliance, proper use of tools, and equipment identification. Additionally, students learn details of electrical systems and suspensions and continuously review safety resources, refinishing, and basic welding. The Logistics and Inventory Management program introduces students to the field of supply chain. The course curriculum prepares students to work in distribution centers, warehouses, and material handling operations. Students learn safety standard compliance, tool and equipment identification, operation of industrial lift equipment, use of technology, data entry, and communication skills. Upon successful completion of the program, students have necessary skills to gain employment in the field of supply chain. Students develop these skills by managing and operating the DCIU Distribution Center, the Science Kit Refurbishment Center for Delaware County.
Awesome. So those are the details and some videos and images for you to see of our students. So for additional pictures, we have our Automotive Technology program, our Collision Repair Technology program, and lastly is Logistics and Inventory Management. So this is what our application currently looks like. It is moving to an online application format that you can find on our website at dciu.org/DCTS. It will also be in our course guide, And please talk with your counselors about filling out the application, because there is supplemental forms that the counselors will have to fill out. But everything that you complete online will be similar to what this application looks like right here, including 2 writing samples about why are you applying to DCTS, and tell us about your educational interests and goals. So again, we are moving to an online application format that you can find on our website. The website will also be shown again at the end of this presentation. We offer additional programs for our students while they're attending DCTS. The first one is job shadowing, where students can actually go out and visit jobs, maybe spend a day with them, see what the job is like, and get an idea of if this might be a right fit for them. Mentoring is a little bit similar, but will technically last a little bit longer depending on the program, who they're shadowing, and what they're allowed to do. Lastly is cooperative education, which is a really cool experience for all of our students. With the supervision and of our teachers, they allow them to go out onto job sites. With our teachers who are present, does anyone want to say anything about the cooperative education experiences of your students?
Just to chime in on that, Rachel, we have a high demand for students right now. We're almost running out of students that we can actually send out for employment. The employers need them so bad. So we've had 2 really successful years with our co-op program and getting students out working in the field during their senior year. So I just wanted to add that in there just to kind of show how valuable it is.
And I can add, Bill, after you, is that our students are in high demand, not just in auto tech, but I would say across many of our skill technical trades. I think the only thing with cooperative education, students need to be in good standing, perform well in the NOCTI, so have good scores, have good attendance, good grades from their sending school, but also be able to manage their academics because they're still responsible for the curriculum as they're out in cooperative education experience. So they have to manage both well. Be able to manage their time, but it's a great experience. They make good money, and it's a great foot in the door for them as they go forward.
Fantastic. Does anyone else have anything to add about the cooperative education experience? It's definitely probably a favorite program that I hear a lot of students coming back and saying that they really enjoyed it. Perfect.
In collision repair, we have a couple students working in the field at our local body shops, and body shops are in high demand of highly skilled employees, and we're here to train students in the collision repair area. Students just have to want to work, just have to work hard, keep their grades up, and co-op is a great opportunity for them to get on-the-job experience while they're in high school.
Awesome. Thank you guys for sharing about your students and their cooperative education experience. So at DCTS, we do offer additional student organizations for students to participate in. We currently do not offer any sports or other extracurriculars. If students do want to participate in those, I highly encourage that they participate in them at their sending school to continue to make themselves well-rounded, get various experiences, learn new things, and meet new people. So these student organizations offer different fundraisers, leadership opportunities, and competitions. DCTS is actually hosting the Skills USA competition this year, which is very exciting. DCTS offers dual enrollment for all of our programs. The courses do change yearly, but there is the possibility that students can continue on to a post-secondary institution. We offer classes with Widener University. Those are examples of what our current fall, winter, and spring courses were this past year. We do offer Delaware County Community College as dual enrollment as well through Mr. Jenkins. Mr. Jenkins, is there anything that you'd like to add for the dual enrollment?
It's a great opportunity for students to knock out up to 18 credits at the community college while in our automotive program. Because we follow an ATEF curriculum, the same as the community college, there is no additional coursework for students to complete. They earn those credits simply by completing the work that we require for our program. So it's a convenient and super easy way for students to get that stuff out of the way early. So if they are going forward with their education in post-secondary school, It can save them some serious money. I think they're charging something like $60 a credit, Rach, is that right?
Yes.
So $60 a credit, you can do the math. You're going to save a lot of money when students can knock those credits out during 11th and 12th grade in our program versus taking those classes on their own after they graduate.
Absolutely. All of the courses that we offer for dual enrollment are heavily discounted for our students to be able to take the classes alongside their DCTS courses and with their sending school courses as well. So they can do credits. All of these credits are transferable as well. So they can be taken with the student to another post-secondary institution. So we have additional college credit as well with students occupationally and academically ready, also known as SOAR, where students can automatically earn college credit just for completing the DCTS program, earning a 2.5 GPA, and completing the program task list that every program has. And they also have to be competent or advanced at the end of the program assessment, which is their NOCD exam. More information on this and which colleges that students can attend and how many college credits they can obtain can be found at collegetransfer.net. We also offer additional college credit with our local articulation agreements. And I put an example of how this works, just the general example with how much the students would have to complete. This one is for exercise therapy and sports science, but you can see that there are things that the student would have to complete and then being able to go to the post-secondary school and automatically earning college credit. So we do have colleges listed right there, their logos, but that is not all of the colleges that we currently work with. There are additional colleges and universities and trade schools that we work with as well. On our website recently, we added a college opportunities page for all the information on dual enrollment and the SOAR credits, articulation agreements, and any other possibilities that there are for students out there. So of course, we have more pictures in our social media at Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Delco Tech HS. Our website is listed there at dciu.org/DCTS. With our attendees who are here tonight, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat or in the Q&A box. But while we wait, I do have a couple of questions for our teachers to get us started. The first question is, what certifications can students earn in your programs?
Currently, all students in the collision repair program are or have taken the OSHA 10 safety certification. And right now we are working on maybe trying to get the SB2 certification up and going. So right now we're just getting a safety certification.
Do any of the other teachers want to chime in?
Yeah, in automotive, that's the same for automotive, OSHA 10 and possibly the SB2.
Great.
In the logistics program, the OSHA 10 certifications offered, as well as forklift certification. Currently, we have two types of forklifts, a class 3 and a class 5 certification.
Perfect. My next question for the teachers: how much time is spent on lecture and how much time is spent on lab work?
Well, I'll start. In the collision repair program, we spend between a half hour and 45 minutes a day in theory. I mean, some days a little bit more, some days a little bit less. And we're in the shop for a good hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes every day, you know, working on skills, working on tasks.
It's pretty much the same for automotive technology. Usually half hour, 45 minutes classroom, and the remainder of the class time is spent in the lab. Some subjects require a little bit more theory than others. I mean, it does flex, you know, it goes back and forth. If we're covering electrical, it may take up a little bit more time because there's a lot more knowledge-based content that needs to be delivered. But we try to keep it as hands-on as possible.
The logistics inventory management schedule pretty much follows the collision and automotive as well. Spend about 45 minutes covering the curriculum. Some of the curriculums, not just performance-based, but academically based. So we need to cover the program study content in theory. But most of the other components of the curriculum involve performance-based. So the students will be working in the shop, involved in equipment operation, order fulfillment, and other material handling operations.
Perfect. Those are all great answers. My next question is, why should students consider your program in career and technical education?
Well, I guess I'll start. Collision repair. Well, first of all, almost every student wants to own a car. So learning how to fix your own car is important. And with that interest, that could lead to a career in the collision repair or auto mechanical field. So our goal is to train students in entry-level skills for them to obtain a position in, the collision repair field. So we're teaching structural repair, non-structural repair, welding, and refinishing. Thank you.
Currently, the automotive field is moving towards a 60,000 technician shortage, maybe even higher at this point. They're in desperate need of critical thinking, self-starting students that can fill these positions. With the way cars are going, with electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles, all the changes going on with helping things with the environment, the demand is higher than ever. Pete and I have both seen a huge uptick in demand for co-op students, and even after they graduate. A lot of people with COVID happening, a lot of the older technicians have retired, and they need people. So if you're interested in automobiles, you're interested in engines, and you like fixing things and bringing machines back to life, we're where you want to be. This is probably the best place you could start, between the scholarship opportunities, dual enrollment, the skills we provide you with, and the need in the field for these technicians. It's a dead ringer for success.
Those are all fantastic answers. Does anyone else have anything that they wanted to add to that question?
Yeah, I'll say that the logistics inventory management program is different from the other programs because we actually operate a live distribution center, which is very unique. The students gain hands-on experience with merchandise that costs real money. The products go to real customers. And right now, in our society, e-commerce is very strong, and that's the way materials are moved these days. And the students get great experience with the order fulfillment process in the program.
Perfect. Well, we have not received any questions. Does anyone have any last minute comments for the group or about your program?
I would like to just highlight that all of our programs in the transportation and logistic areas are high demand areas. Over the last 2 years, with all the staff shortages that are taking place in automotive and collision, in logistics and warehouse management, all of our programs, our students can immediately leave us and get positions that they can advance in very quickly, moving up through the system, as long as they have a desire or willingness to apply themselves and the work ethic to help themselves out and help their colleagues out. That's a critical piece in them being successful. I do want to highlight and thank the teachers who have participated in this. We will be posting this, which is the main purpose for our open houses, be able to post and provide access to it for all of our sending high schools. I do appreciate your time and effort on this and the programs right now. Our application process has begun. I would urge everybody to look at our page on the website, our application page. So far to date, in 3 weeks of application process, we have a little over 300 applications. So we are anticipating having a very nice application process for all of our programs, and including automotive, collision, and logistics. So thank you. And with that, I'm going to have to bow out to go to another meeting. And thank you, Ms. Cotton, for organizing this and for today.
Sure, absolutely. This video is going to stop recording in just a minute. Again, it can be found on dciu.org/DCTS. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we hope to see you at our school soon. Thank you. Have a great evening. Bye.